Hey everybody, my name is Dan Croft and I'm 32 years old and I have a case of severe hemophilia. First I want to say thank you so much for taking a few minutes to watch this video. The reason why I'm reaching out to you is because I'm in a bit of a pickle. I have currently a fantastic job. I work in an organization called Plugged In. The first thing that Plugged In does, it helps place young musicians together so they can form rock bands. There's a philanthropic component to it as well, where Plugged In teaches these young musicians how to use their music to make a positive change in the world by forming benefit concerts to raise money for different charities. It's the perfect job for me. It involves working with kids, it involves working with music, it involves really engaging the community and doing something positive and giving back. I feel like I've had a lot of silent supporters in my life that have sort of inspired me to help give back to the community. So when I came across this job at Plugged In, I thought that it was absolutely perfect. This is where the pickle comes in. Plugged In is still a relatively small organization and has been able to hire me on for 30 hours a week. So I've had to take on an additional job. It's a retail job, working about 20 hours a week. So means me spending a lot of time on my feet, doing heavy lifting, running around a large store. The concept of having two jobs is definitely nothing that I'm struggling with. It's something that I've done before. But this time, it seems like my body is just not handling it quite as well as it has in the past. I'll go to my retail job and after a hard day's work come home with swollen ankles or swollen elbows or a bleed somewhere, sort of puts things on hold for a little while. Because Plugged In is so fantastic and flexible, I've been able to treat these bleeds and recover in a very sort of natural, wonderful way, which is good, but it takes away from the work that I'm doing at Plugged In. I'm reaching out to everybody for a little bit of help to find a way to get rid of the retail portion of my jobs right now, not only for my own health, but to help support sort of a greater good and a greater community. With your help, hopefully, I'll be able to work for Plugged In full-time, 40 hours a week. It's a great sort of office-style type of job, so it would be great for my body. It's great for my mind as well, because I'm doing so much to help other people in my community. And I think that with your support, we could potentially do this. So currently I work 30 hours a week at Plugged In. I can sustain myself perfectly fine off of a 40-hour-a-week job, so that is only a 10-hour difference. When we do the math and crunch the numbers, we're looking for only about $9,000. We're looking for funds to keep me full-time at Plugged In for one solid year. And in that year, both Plugged In and myself, we're very confident that with my work in the development area, with my work in marketing, that we can help grow this program to the point where it would be able to sustain me for 40 hours without any sort of external funding whatsoever. There's two different ways that you can help if you have been inspired by this video. One way is to just make a donation and help us reach our goal. The other thing that you can do, either in lieu of making a donation or on top of making a donation, would be to send this out to the people in your community that you think might be inspired by this story as well. So your hemophiliac friends, people that you know in the medical community, organizations, family, anybody who you think has been touched or might understand a story like this. And then you should ask them to pass it on to their friends and family.